Hello, everyone. It is me, your favorite blue catto in the wall cat. And I have returned with more Skies of Arcadia Legends. Sorry I didn't stream last time. Last night. Sorry I didn't stream last time. Last night was just it was just storming up. It was just storming and lightning. Power actually briefly went out, and then came on, and I'm like, no, I don't want to get like 3 minutes in, and then suddenly everything cuts out. Thankfully today, very nice day. So, last time we went through, one hell of a wham episode. Enrique leaves the party to go back to Valua on his own to try and warn them that Galcian is up to something bad. And then we come back here to have a going away party for Fina because we got her ship out of Deep Sky, only for Ramirez to come in, trash the place, nearly kill Fina, and then reveal that we have not been gathering the moon crystals to prevent to save the world from the Gigas. We've been gathering them so that her people can unleash the rains of destruction. And that their people were the ones who did that to begin with to destroy the old world. And now we're just here in our destroyed village. Just look at that shit. I am so scared. What are we supposed to do if the Armada attacks us again? Oh, I wish Enrique was here. I know he would keep me safe. Moeki, you're safe now. That's what matters most. I had to give up the crystals in order to save everyone, but we're all okay. I'll do everything I can to protect the lives of my crew. You are right, Vice. I am sorry. I'm just more worried about Enrique. He's out there by himself. I will be brave for you, for your crew, and for Enrique. Yeah, our people need cheering up. It's frustrating. It took us so long to build our base, and the Armada burned it to the ground in a few minutes. Now we have a chance to make it better. Well, some of the crew members are complaining about our old roofs leaked and stuff. Now's our chance to build a better base. I've met some optimistic people before, but Vice, you put them all to shame. But you're right, we're gonna rebuild our base, and it's gonna be better than ever. These really aren't swashbuckler choices. There's no effect to your title, as far as I know. Shabam-bam, there's hardly anything left. What should we do? Ismail, you live for this kind of stuff. Here's your chance to make some improvements to the base. Ba-ba-bam! You want something built, I build it. You don't want something built? I built it anyway. Thanks, Vice. I guess I just needed a little reminder. I am the greatest. All right, then I'd better get started. You'll love it. Your base is going to be better than ever. No, why? Everything we worked so hard for is gone. We'll just have to rebuild our base. We did it before and we can do it again. The important thing is that no one got seriously hurt. If we all give Ismail a hand, we'll have our base back up in no time. I'm sure Ismail sees this as a chance to improve on the old one. Yeah, you're right. Everyone is okay. I guess we can just rebuild our base. I'm gonna do my best, and I might learn a few more things from Ismail, too. So yeah, just going around and talking to everyone, getting a read on everything. This part's...
What? There's nothing going on here. Perhaps you would be more useful someplace else.
Oh. This place is untouched. Well, then again, it was underground, so... And no damage here. Thankfully. So we got off lucky. Bad guys didn't destroy our ship like they did Dad's ship way back in the beginning.
It looks like the port and the Delphinus were damaged in the attack. Once I perform a checkup on the ship, she should be ready to go. The maintenance the little girl's ship is already done, but will everything be okay? Hey, nobody wins battles with defense. These cannons need to be ready to go here. That Ramirez guy, he destroyed my hometown twice already. Oh, he's gonna be here.
I think I've gotten better at doing his voice without ripping my vocal cords to shreds. Everything's fine there. Yeah, down here it doesn't seem like we need to do anything for morale. Everyone's fine here. I wonder if Gonzalez was wondering what all the commotion was about. Honestly, Vice... All right. Time to talk to Fina. Because you know she's got to be going through it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
True. Yeah, definitely.
How did I get to be the mascot of a pirate town? I just died. I didn't do anything special. What the hell?
Yes?
It's me. I came by to see if you're okay.
Oh, Vice. I'm sorry, but could I just be alone for a while?
Fina. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 2. Think about what she needs to hear right now. What she needs to hear more. Actually, it's this. She needs her... the last thing she needs to hear is other people are, you know, worried about you, because the way she is, she'd probably interpret that as she putting stress on other people, as her putting stress on other people. Besides, right now what she needs is space. She's processing a lot of shit that no one should ever have to process. So, I understand if you still need to work things out. I'll be back later. Fina, don't give up, okay? And I just love how the animation... the animation, even without, like, text dialogue and stuff, the animation and the expressions of the characters can tell you so much about what they're going through in this game. It does such a great job at doing this game. That's one of those many things that this game does such a great job with.
Elders, was Ramirez speaking the truth? What am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to believe? All right, everyone, lift on 3, okay? As soon as we get this rubble out of the way, we can start building again. I can't wait.
Hey, I'm a guest here. Why am I stuck doing this kind of work?
Oh, quit your griping. This reminds me of Lower City. What are you talking about? Everyone is safe. We should be happy that no one was seriously hurt.
Nothing less or ever. That's why we build new stuff. In my prime, I would have rebuilt half this island already. They're too quick. Somebody cast a spell or something.
Ouch! I'm so tired! Maybe my life is better now than it ever was.
Admirals, the 5 crystals are now in our possession. The day of our domination over the world is drawing near. My lord, if you will excuse me, I must go to the place of which we spoke and finish the final preparations. Well, Galcian, I'm impressed. You destroyed Vice's base and retrieved the crystals. Sounds like it's all under control. I'll be at my ship awaiting further orders.
Dot.
What is the matter, Belleza? You look like you have something on your mind. Share it with me.
Dot. Admiral Galcian, please reconsider. If we call down the rains of destruction, so many innocent lives will be lost. Please, we don't need to raise Soltis.
Belleza, will you betray me as Gregorio did?
No, I have no intention of ever betraying you, my lord.
Remember, back around the time we met her, she said that she did have her eye on someone that romantically, but that he'd never give her a second look. It's never outright said, but yes, exactly. But she's also torn for, yeah, because unfortunately, Galcian is a crafty and charismatic motherfucker.
Good. I do not wish to fight an unnecessary battle.
And it's clear he knows exactly how she feels about him.
As long as Valua does not resist, there should be no reason to use the Rains of Destruction.
Admiral Galcian, what should I do?
I do not see Alfonso anywhere. He is probably on his way to inform Her Majesty of my betrayal. Belleza, I want you to return to the Imperial Palace and remind the Empress of my loyalty to Valua. Wait by her side until further orders. Trickery is your specialty. Now you can use your abilities to stop unnecessary bloodshed.
Yes, my lord. I will leave right away.
Farewell, Belleza. You have served me well.
Again, just the way he put his hand on her cheek there, He fucking knows how she feels about him, and he is just... We already knew he was cruel, but that... That's one more thing he's going to need to answer for, just that degree of manipulation, of emotional manipulation. We made a lot of progress in one day.
Yeah, but it'll be a while before we can get this place looking like it used to. I remember when we used to watch the sunset on Pirate Isle. You used to always talk about being the captain of your own ship.
Yeah, I remember. Sailing beyond the sunset.
We've come quite a long way since then. And because we've come so far, we can't just give up now, right?
You're right. Our journey isn't over yet.
Vice, Ica. Vina! I'm sorry if I caused all of you to worry about me.
Are you okay now?
Yes, I feel a lot better. Actually, I have a favor to ask of you. Will both of you come with me to the Great Silver Shrine?
What?
Ramirez was saying that in order to call down the rains of destruction, he needs all of the moon crystals. I thought that the crystals were only used to control the Gigas. I didn't know that they could call down the rains of destruction. And I had no idea that my own people were the ones who were responsible for the deaths of millions. I even have a piece of the silver crystal inside my body. Everything the elders told me, my whole life has been a lie. I want to know, I need to know the truth. About the crystals, about my people. Vice, Iga, I'll ask you again like I did so long ago. Will you travel with me?
One or two. Yep. Correct. Fina, we'll go anywhere with you, even to the Great Silver Shrine.
Let's figure all this stuff out, together.
Thank you very much.
One thing I like is that early on, the swashbuckler choices tended to be very opposite kind of choices. So figuring out which one was the correct one was easier, but now they tend to be very similar. And so you have to go by the vibes each sentence gives you more. So that's a clever way of turning that kind of thing into increasing difficulty as well. I only just now realized that. That only just occurred to me. And I've played this game a billion times.
Thank you. Thank you both so very much.
Hey now, you guys weren't planning on leaving me behind, were you? Gilder! I don't know, but it sounds like things are just about to get interesting. Fuck yeah, Gilder! Badass McLongcoat. McShades. You didn't think that I'd just sit back and let you have all the fun, did you?
Well, looks like we got a party again.
Alright, let's rest up today. We leave for the Great Silver Shrine tomorrow.
Yes!
Gilder has joined your party.
Thank you for informing me, Alfonso. You have done well.
Yes, my lord.
Of course. I am your loyal servant, your highness, and those personal matters of which I spoke. Very well, Alfonso. I shall grant you what you wish.
Mother!
Enrique? You finally come back, so at last you come to your senses and return to us.
No, Mother. I've come to warn you of impending danger.
Admiral Galcian has betrayed you and is planning to taking over the world. We must try to stop him. Yes, my boy, I know. Alfonso was kind enough to inform me of Admiral Galcian's plans. So it seems that he is gathering the moon crystals in order to call down the rains of destruction.
What? So that was his plan all along? Mother, we must act quickly. We need to get all of our people to shelter.
Enrique, please calm yourself. We must think of the situation at hand. If we could get the moon crystals in our possession, our dreams of ruling the world will come true at last. I have made Alfonso the new commander of the Valuan Armada, and we shall fight Galcian.
Mother! Mother! First, Alfonso is a complete fucking moron! Pardon my language. And the drop. This is not to be taken lightly. You can't! He's too powerful.
Your Highness? Do not fear, Your Highness. All of my failures up until this point were by Lord Galcian's orders. If I act on my own accord, I shall bring Galcian to justice. Oh, good, Alfonso, good.
I see. Very well then. You leave me no choice.
What?
Huh? Enrique, what are you doing? Again, the amount of fucking impossible choices that Enrique has been forced to make throughout this game. He's gonna need fucking... Everybody's gonna need therapy, but he is gonna need some pretty serious therapy himself. Mother, if you continue like this, you will destroy Valua. I must do this. For my country. For my people. Ah! Enrique, seize your sword at once!
Your Highness, please forgive me.
Belleza! Enrique has been brainwashed by the air pirates! He's gone mad! Imprison him in the Grand Fortress until he comes to his senses!
Please, Your Highness, wait, As the new commander of the Valuan Armada, I order you to take the prince to the Grand Fortress and lock him up. If you have any complaints, you can take them up with the executioner when your head is resting on the block.
This is fucking yikes. All right. Set sail for the Great Silver Shrine.
Hang on! I'm about to increase our speed! Okay, Fina, go as fast as you want. We'll be okay. Alright, hang on.
Wow, this is great!
Look, Crescent Isle looks so small from here.
To the moon! Yes.
Vice, now you'll get to see what lies beyond the sunset.
This is amazing. We're almost as high as the moons. That's no moon. It's a space station.
Vice, look! Over by the moon, there's silver moon, there's something there. That is my home, the Great Silver Shrine.
This part of the game is really trippy. Thankfully, yeah, exactly. Thankfully, there's no random battles here.
This used to be my room. I grew up in this place. I have many fond memories of this place, but it was so lonely here. This device allows you to speak with and see people that are across vast differences. But after Ramirez left, there was no one left for me to speak with except for the elders. You see, Ramirez, the elders, and I are the only Sylvites left. The elders said that there is no point in having more people here than is necessary, but for some reason I always felt so lonely here. Elder Prime made this doll for me when I was a small child. He's been like a father to me for most of my life. I spent most of my childhood days in this room playing with this doll and with Cupel. These flowers are not real. The elders made them. You see, no living creature other than the Sylvites lives in this shrine. This bed is actually quite convenient. The sheets are automatically changed every day. But I still felt more comfortable sleeping in normal beds, the kind that you all sleep in. Each bed felt so warm, so comforting, almost as if they had been bathed in warm sunlight for hours and hours. I don't know why.
I love this kind of just yes, exactly. It's telling you a lot about why Fina and especially Ramirez are the way they are without outright telling you. Just, you get a strong vibe of exactly why they are that, how they became the people they are, the environment they grew up with. It's beautiful and it's high tech, yeah, but it's just, there's emptiness.
This is Ramirez's old room. He lived here before he joined with Falua. Ramirez built this a long time ago. He's very artistic. There wasn't much he couldn't do if he put his mind to it. When I was little, he used to make necklaces and bracelets for me all the time.
It's a model of a really old propeller-driven airship, but the level of detail on this thing is amazing.
Ramirez made it while he was still living here. He used to tell me that all he wanted to do was just sail through the vast skies of the world.
I love this because, again, it shows you. One thing this implies is that Ramirez and Vice started out very, underneath it all are very similar, just they were brought up in very different environments. Vice was brought up among life and warmth, and Ramirez was not.
It's an entire history of the world written in the holy script of the Sylvites. Ramirez used to spend all of his time reading this book. He was so intrigued with the little intricacies of the world.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There really aren't any other, little things to investigate here, so. But yeah. This whole...
Wow, so this is what the Great Silver Shrine looks like. It's amazing. Vice, do you see that building over there? That is the Room of the Elders. It is the heart of this shrine. To get there we must travel through the Path of Emptiness. But be careful or else you might lose all sense of direction in there.
Great. This sounds like it's going to be loads of fun. Well, I guess all we have to do is just not get lost, right? Come on, Vice. But yeah. And I love... Yeah, I love the sounds your feet make. And one thing, there's no camera control here. The camera turns with your... The camera turns with your character. So you're kind of forced into... You're kind of locked in like this. But it's a fun little maze. It's not actually that hard as long as you as long as you keep your have good spatial awareness, which I already has. Yes, exactly. And I love the music. One moonberry. And that's the entirety of the treasure to be found here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the sound design of this place and the music and it really is it's beautiful, but again, there's also yeah, exactly. The music is beautiful. Definitely very beautiful and melodic and cheery sounding, but there's also something empty and unsettling about it. Just like the rest of this place. Well, you were right. Spoilers, they got lost. I got turned around. I'm you again. And just as I was bragging that I have very good spatial. Yeah. But in this case, it's the places man not meant to be. In this case, it's the man itself got itself into that place. Mankind creating the place it was not meant to be, building it. And not in a messing with forces beyond our comprehension way either. In a... is just man going down the wrong road. Yeah, it does. It really does. Maybe I was going the right direction. Better take a moment to... Okay. Yes, true. It's just mankind divorced of everything but technology. Completely separated from the organic. Completely divorced from the things that make us people. There's the word. Yeah. That's a powerful and worrying concept. When you've just advanced so much that you've sterilized yourself. Yes. Advancement to the point of sterility. To the point of removing the little imperfections that make us who we are and what we are. That make us alive. Oh wait, there is another. I didn't even know that one existed. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, that's one thing that worries me about technology in real life. Yeah. There's a lot of very worrying things about Sylvite society, as we've seen. Yeah. There are a lot of super unsettling implications, even beyond what's outright stated. Fina, where are we?
We are in the Chamber of Elders.
Fina, welcome home. I trust you have completed your mission.
I'm sorry. I collected the crystals, but they were stolen by Ramirez.
What?
Vina, what is that?
I see you brought some of the island dwellers back with you. How amusing.
Hey, looks like there's a bunch of them.
I see. So, Ramirez has turned after all. When he stopped contacting us, we feared the worst. When he was here in the shrine, he was so loyal. I can't imagine what made him change. If he gave the crystals to the island dwellers, this is very grave news indeed. If he has turned and he has all 6 crystals, he may release the seal on Zelos. That would be tragic.
Zelos? What's grave news? What are you talking about?
Elder Prime, please, I want to know the truth. Ramirez said that he was gathering the moon crystals to raise the lost continent, to unleash the rains of destruction. He told me that the Sylvites called down the rains of destruction on the old world. Is that true? Is that what the crystals are used for?
So, young Fina, you have discovered the truth about the crystals. I suppose the time has come to tell you everything. I shall take you to the Hall of Knowledge where you will find the truth.
Hey, what's happening to us? I don't like that.
Where are we?
Vice, I don't like this. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. How about you?
I'm not sure yet. I feel strange.
Hey, Fina, where'd the crazy old man go? I love the way Gilder's floating around.
I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. I've never been here before.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love about Gilder. Just total badass.
You are in the Hall of Knowledge. This is where you will find the Chronicles of Arcadia. It is here where you may observe the events that shaped the world as you know it. Look not with your eyes, but with your hearts. You will see the power of the moon crystals and witness the rains of destruction.
Man, this next-gen VR is crazy. Looks like a giant island.
This is Soltis. Long ago, this continent flourished under the light of the silver moon. It was our home.
So there was one continent for each moon, right?
You are correct. The world was at peace, and its population was thirsting for knowledge.
Again, knowing what we now know about Racnum, you gotta wonder, was Grendel the Green Gigas a person at one point?
But their leaders used their newfound knowledge to create the Gigas. I believe you have seen what the Gigas can do firsthand. They all sought the power of the moon crystals. These 6 little gems twisted the hearts and souls of men. The world became a nightmare. 1,000 atrocities resulted in countless deaths. Even after most of the world was destroyed, the survivors sought to kill rather than heal. We watched and judged. We decided that the world could not be saved. Everything came from nothing. So to complete the cycle, we decided to destroy everything so the world would once again be nothing. We believed that a new, peaceful world would rise from the ashes of the old. Zelos, our own Gigas, was born. It was a Gigas born from nothing, but it encompassed everything. It was truly almighty. We then commanded Zelos to focus its energy on the moons. Moonstones battered the lands. The world was cleansed of evil. Zelos was the cause of the rains of destruction. When it was over, we placed Zelos in a state of suspended animation and sealed him in the depths of Soltis with our magic. It was a magical seal so great that only the power of the 6 moon crystals together could break it. Afterwards, we sent Soltis, along with Zelos, into deep sky where we hoped it would remain lost forever. Zelos was too powerful. Never should a living soul animate him. We separated this shrine from the rest of the Soltis and fled to the skies. Since the days of the old world, we have been watching the world rise from its ashes. So this great silver shrine carried the Sylvites to safety after they destroyed the world. How convenient. You caused the rains of destruction. And now, so many fucking things fall into place. Remember, we had the Gigas built up so huge, and yet
even when we were in the Little Jack, it was clear that humanity was somewhat, at least mildly, catching up to that technology. And now you realize the timing, that's not a coincidence. The New World has already reached the degree, is already fast approaching the degree of tech and destructive capabilities in particular that the Gigas had. It also, remember back in Ishitaka, the whole Ancient Aliens thing that really doesn't age well at all. That paints the Sylvites' interaction with the Ishitakans in ancient times in a much more sinister light. Rather than saving Ishitaka from Grendel and out of the kindness of their hearts, and then help, and then the people kind of worship the Sylvites of their own accord after that, and it now kind of makes you think the real story may have been the Sylvites came down, stopped the giant, not out of the kindness of their hearts, but just because he was fucking up their perfect new world. And then rather than helping helping the Ishitakans rediscover their own ancestors' technology and helping to bring them out of the Dark Age that the Sylvites had put them in, they just ditched them. They played and potentially played God for a bit, for the hell of it. Just so many very unpleasant implications that radiate from this revelation, and I love it. It just... And the worst thing, these guys feel completely justified to this day.
So now you understand the truth. Fina, when we sent you on your mission, it was not to stop Valua from using the Gigas. It was to once again call down the rains of destruction.
You used her. That's horrible.
Fina, you saw with your own eyes the anger, the hate, the suffering, the death. Their quest for power would only consume them. We must cleanse the world. Vice, we see in your heart that you have helped Fina on her quest. I will allow you to stay here in the Great Silver Shrine and live in the new world we are about to create. Will you aid us?
Honestly, I don't even need to do it to say it. This is the easiest fucking choice ever. Who do you think you are? You think you can just ask us to forget everyone we care about? And that's another thing. They're so soulless. The idea that somebody wouldn't want to erase the home and the people they love and know doesn't compute. It doesn't even enter Elder Prime's mind that would be an issue for other people. You are no different from Galcian. If the world isn't meeting your standards and you feel that you can just destroy it, I won't allow it.
Fina, you are one of us. You understand. ...
No, I do not understand. Elders, you are all wrong. How can you think like this?
What?
Vice and the others have taught me something. I learned that no matter what happens, you have to be strong. Even if your home is burned to the ground, even if you're facing impossible odds, and even when you don't know who to trust, you have to be strong and fight for a better future. I believe in what I have learned. As long as the people of the world have that strength in their hearts, they will be able to overcome anything. There has to be a way to return peace to the world without having to call down the rains of destruction.
Fina, I'm sorry, but that world now belongs to me. I will bring a new order to the world, and all shall bow before me.
Galcion, how did he get here?
Did you forget, little girl, that Ramirez is also a Sylvite? He, too, has a ship capable of reaching this place. I have come to claim the silver crystal.
What? Look out! No! My guess is that they had to dig Ramirez's ship out too. That and yeah.
Elders, I understand your wish to mold the world into how you see fit. But you will not be the ones with the power to make that decision. Ramirez is much too valuable to me. I could not take the crystal from his body. I thought of taking the crystal from you, Fina, but I realized there was a much easier way of getting one. Now the 6 crystals are in my possession. Watch as the world bows before me.
Damn, Galcion!
Elder Prime!
Do not cry, Fina. Elder Prime is now free. He is returned to a state of nothingness. But Ramirez has required all 6 of the crystals. The world will crumble before them. All is lost.
No! I refuse to give up!
Yeah.
I can't sit here and watch the people of the world be slaughtered! We will stop them! We can't let them unleash the Rings of Destruction!
Fina, it is hopeless.
Vice, we've got to go back to Deep Sky to find Soltis. Galcion and Ramirez must be stopped!
Yep. All right, everyone, you heard Fina. We've got to stop them.
Island dwellers, if you wish, I can send you back to the entrance of the shrine.
Now that I know that there was more than just the chests I thought there was, I'm gonna make sure I check the other rooms. Bum, ba, ba, bum, bum. But yes, so many really unsettling implications. Based on all the things we've seen of the Great Silver Shrine and the people who inhabit it. It really changes the way you look at a lot of the things in this game, especially everything pertaining to the old world. Yeah. Okay, we've gotten everything. Yeah, exactly. There could have been some legitimate reason. We really know nothing. Or it could have been exactly as nasty as everyone said. There could have been good guys in that fight. All we have to go on are what the Sovites are telling us, and we now know they were super unreliable narrators. Galcian and Ramirez probably went back to their headquarters. We should probably do the same.
They will probably be trying to raise soldiers from beneath the clouds soon. I don't know what will happen if they do. Nevertheless, we should hurry back. We can't waste another moment here.
Vice, I heard a rumor concerning Dangral Island a little while ago. According to my sources, Galcian's built some sort of elevator that leads down beneath the Great Cloud Sea.
Do you think they built it to try and get to Soltis?
Probably. I bet they're heading there with the moon crystals as we speak. Well, then, looks like we know where we need to go. Let's try and get to Soltis through Dangral Island. We need to stop Galcian. Yeah, let's check our own shops and get geared up a little bit more.
Now that I have an adequate forge, I can make weapons befitting of your crew. Have you heard of Valorium? It's rumored to be lighter than a feather and harder than a diamond. Valorium, even in the hands of a mediocre swordsmith, would produce superior weapons. If you are able to acquire some Valorium and bring it to me, I will be able to craft weapons of legendary quality. You have Valorium! You are worthy of my finest blade! I shall begin forging your blade at once. This will be my greatest creation. May it serve you well. All right. Oh. A skull cap. Radiant fur. Shard of purity. Oh, we are. We absolutely are. Thick fur. But yeah, we are very close to the end game. Let's see if the silver... Vice King of Rogues. So he is the Pirate King, hurrah for the Pirate King, and it is a glorious thing to be a Pirate King. Hurrah for the Pirate King, hurrah for the Pirate King. Yes, he has. By the way, unless you go for 100%, that's the highest normal title you can get. Oh, my parents. Yes, I love that. My parents were both nobles from upper city. So during my childhood I was well taken care of. Because of my family's wealth, I was able to buy all of the books I wanted. I read all of the time, you see.
One day on my way to the bookstore, I saw a very sick man from Lower City. He crawled into Upper City on his hands and knees. He was begging for money so he could buy medicine, but no one would help him. I ran to the shop to try and help the man. When I returned, he was already dead. I felt so helpless. From that day on, I decided I would devote my life to helping others. I spent days in my room reading about all the different types of medicines and potions. In time, I became one of Valua's best researchers. I wanted to make medicines that the people of the lower city could afford. I wanted to help people, but Valua had other plans for me. They wanted me to make weapons for their military. Shortly after, I fled Valua and found an island where I could continue my studies. Sorry if my story seemed a bit long. I believe in you, Vice. Although you're a warrior, you are fighting for the right cause. And that is why I want to aid you in your fight. I will do everything in my power to assist you and your crew. Hello, Vice. Can I help you?
Finally. Alright. So, Gift of Speed. Rizalem Crystal. Yep. And it again shows just how pointless the whole Reigns of Destruction were. There had to have been good people. Even now, there are good people. But because the world on the macro scale didn't fit, because the world on the macro scale didn't live up to what the Sylvites thought it should be, they thought that justified wiping everything out. And that's just fucked up. Yes, exactly. There's the hypocrisy. Because unlike you, we know how to use a horrifying super weapon of mass destruction. So we should be the only ones to be allowed to have those weapons of mass destruction. They really are exactly like Valua. Yeah, exactly. They so convinced of their own superiority when they really were no better. Let's just make sure we... Yep. But let's make sure we get, we are going to need a lot of these, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. Change. All right. We've got everything. Time to head back to Dangral Island. Bum 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 ba da ba. Bum bum. Bum 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 ba. Bum ba 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 da ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Let's. Do we have any? Okay. Okay. All right. Dangral Island, here we come. I am so over reliant on mini maps these days. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. And they still haven't fixed this little security gap, haven't they? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I got to... Believe it or not, I'm actually a lot more tired than I sound, because today I went to I went to a fair, county fair. I don't think I'd been to a fair with, rides and shit, in over a decade, maybe 2 decades even. It has been a fucking age. But it was fun. Well, Well, that distracted me, but I had fun. It was hot out, fucking tremendous heat. Yeah, I didn't do candy, and I got corn dogs at home, but I did have funnel cakes, which were delicious, and I did go on rides. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad I did it. I should have used the Glyph of Might on him first, but hey, hopefully this little mini boss will get annihilated by it. Pirate's Wrath on turn 2, even with Cutlass Fury and a bunch of other... Yep! Complete fucking annihilation. Remember when that thing nearly tore... Remember when that thing nearly tore us apart back when we first stole the Delphinus? We have come a long way. Yes, exactly! Thank God we had Drachma. Yeah, this was, the... Never mind. Well, our store does, our weapon store does have an arm for him, so... There is a really rough boss fight about to happen, though. And we are going to be so grateful for Gilder's new super move. Well, the party slot is currently filled by Gilder, so I hope this works. Well, there's only one way to find out.
All right, it's moving.
Yeah, looks like this will take us straight to Soltis.
You'll be dead before you get there.
Huh?
Hey there, Red, did you miss me?
Ew, it's Vigoro.
I've been thinking about you.
I can't believe this guy. He just doesn't know when to give up.
I remember you, Vice. This time I'm ready for you.
Let's settle this once and for all.
Let's finish this.
Remember when we fought him last and we kicked his ass, and he said, but I didn't have my cannon or my armor, and we dismissed him over that? Let's just say we should not have dismissed him. Yeah. And we are going to be so grateful that he has this ability now.
Your petty little tricks tricks won't work on us.
Because this removes, protects us completely from side effects.
Here goes.
Yeah. See, Vigoro was, as you see, Vigoro was not just making excuses when he said, "But I didn't have my armor or my yeah, he legitimately is a seriously dangerous dangerous opponent here.
Your petty little tricks won't work on us.
Yeah, exactly. Galceon would not have kept him around if he was not seriously seriously competent to some degree. The only reason he tolerated Alfonso at all was because of Alfonso's connections. And you know, as soon as that, and that was it. It probably, Alfonso's connections almost certainly made the funding for projects like this a lot easier to get too. But now Galceon doesn't need any of that. Yeah, absolutely.
Your petty little tricks won't work on us.
Ramirez is already just loyal to death. No need to worry about him, but Vigoro is fucking dangerous. Oh, and if you do 100% the game, Vigoro comes back as a secret super boss, and he's even tougher.
Take this.
Yeah. Thankfully, we're not going to do 100%. Because again, this game has so much stuff to...
Let's try this.
So much stuff in it that you need to do to 100% it. I'm just building up... I'm just building up for prophecy at this point. Cutlass Fury. Aura of Denial. Zap Brannigan immunity. Yep.
Tricks won't work on us.
And he doesn't even have a Kith. He absolutely is Zap Brannigan. It's just... Take this. Oh, don't burn the house down, visitor.
Let's try this.
Thankfully, I don't have much commentary, so you're not gonna miss much. Cutlass Fury! If they ever do remake this, I feel like one of the things they could do is tone down Vigoro's more problematic elements. There. And of course the rebalancing of magic and stuff. Okay, next turn we'll get a prophecy. And that should actually get him.
Let's try this.
Ba 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 ba. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is a bad thing. This is... Ouch. Imagine if that had been Ica or Fina. Yikes. Yeah, you missed Vigoro. Just very nearly one-shotting a full health Gilder with his super move. Thankfully,
I lost again.
that fucking cod piece kills me.
That was easy.
Parentheses. Yeah. True.
Yeah, I give up. You're the better man. I didn't think there was anyone else in this world other than Lord Galceon that could best me. Galceon and Ramirez are down below. Good luck, kid. Red, looks like this is goodbye. The strongest man has the right to be with the finest woman. Vice just stopped me pretty good, so I don't deserve you.
No, Ica. He wouldn't.
So what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Maybe I'll become a near pirate like you guys. As long as there are beautiful women in this world, I'll keep fighting.
Goodbye.
I'm not even gonna recite that because that last audio clip was just perfect. I don't know why. Just that simple goodbye cracks me up. Like, he cannot do anything without just being over. Just way too... He cannot do anything not hot-blooded. But yeah, who would have guessed? Yeah. Let's get to saving the world. You know, stop, because we still, you know, have to stop the Reigns of Destruction thing from going on. Actually, I hope maybe. I don't know if there are moonfish here. I don't think there are. And I love how it's dark here. It's like the place is sleeping. Yep. This is amazing.
Haha, so you made it this far.
Galcian! Ramirez!
What is that?
Vice, that's spheres of silver gigacellos.
What? That's the Gigas? Vice, look! The moon crystals!
They're using the crystals to break the seal.
Once Zelos is freed, I shall control the greatest weapon of all time. I will be able to call down the rains of destruction at will, and then my reign shall begin. The 6 moons shall obey my commands. You may live long enough to see it. Then again, you may not.
An early boss. But this time it's not rusted. It's not it's fresh, and it hasn't been rusting in an old ruin for who knows how many centuries or eons. And I don't want any instant death coming on me, so. Yes, Regigigas.
Let's try this. Let's try this.
Your petty little tricks won't work on us.
If you're wondering why I'm not using the Aura of Valor, it's because I'm saving the Aura of Valor, the Auras of Valor. I only have 2, and there are only 3 in the game. I'm saving those for the... I'm saving those for the last 2 on-foot bosses. They are fucking insane. And thanks to Gilder, the instant death side effect isn't going to happen. And while this guy does have more health and defense than Vigoro, it does not hit nearly as hard. And thank God, you know. So I'm not gonna need prophecy for him, really. I'm just gonna grind away as usual. Behold! Pirate's Wrath! So yeah, as much health and defense as this guy has, he's really a pushover compared to Vigoro. As long as you keep up that aura of denial, because that it's like the rate of success for the instant death side effect of this guy's attacks is fairly high, actually. Meanwhile, I wonder what... I like to imagine that... Ramirez and Galcion are just watching from the sidelines with, like, popcorn. They... They're already in a position, in a really good position here. Maybe taking...
Let's try this.
Yeah. Except I feel like Galceon would be calmer than that. I feel like it'd be more like betting on... You copy a Windwar as a Skyrim.
Damn it! I hate these fucking subscriptions. Ramirez, call IT.
Your petty little tricks won't work on us.
Sorry, Lord Galcian. Our IT specialist just said he's on vacation at a furry convention. He won't be back anytime soon.
Damn it! This is why I hate Windows.
Let us be thankful for our safety.
And a Moonberry.
Ha. Very good. You would have only disappointed me if you died, but you are too late.
There's something eerie about the fact that the most powerful Gigas is just like a sphere. I don't know why.
Zelos, I am your master. Raise the lost continent of Soltis. From this day forth, Soltis shall be my castle. Farewell, air pirates. This place shall become your grave.
Yes, exactly.
Vice, we've got to hurry. Zelos is raising Soltis. We have to get back to Dangrel Island.
We can't stay here. Vice, hurry. Damn, we were so close. All right, everyone, go back to Dangrel Island. True. Vice is one of those protagonists that you can never truly plan for because he just bucks every trend, defies every logical prediction, and absolutely breaks the odds, just destroys the odds. If you thought it was impossible, he proves it possible. If you thought nobody would be stupid enough or crazy enough to do that, he just goes and does it. And he somehow makes it work. Yeah. Unfortunately, right now, that skill is not as much of a help as we like it to be. This thing should go faster. Ah, yeah, that's a problem. Vice, what's going on? I don't know. You've got to be kidding. I'm trying. It's no use. There's no power. I got an idea. Vice? Vice, what do you think you're doing? Come on, let's go. Let's go? What do you mean, let's go? You don't mean... Yes, we're gonna run up the rail. Hurry, I don't know how much longer it'll hold. You're serious?
Vice, some of us aren't as young as we used to be, you know.
What's that? Yep. It's Soltis. Hurry, this railing isn't gonna last much longer. Fina, you go first.
Okay.
Run! Go, 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 go! This is really almost a cutscene. Except you're just going for it. Yep. But the stakes, the music, everything, and the fact that you're going slowly just makes it so much more nerve-wracking, even though this game really knows how to tell its story well. And make the moments count. Hurry, Vice, get off the rail! Vice! And that shot there of the continent rising behind him as he falls. Such a cool shot. The visual direction in this game is, the visual direction in this game is just top notch.
What the? Why is the ground shaking?
Isapa, what is the meaning of this? I do not know. The winds are shifting. Something is very, very wrong.
And Shrine Island.
What the? Arr!
Yep. Unfortunately, it's not going to be that easy.
What's wrong? Why did we stop?
I remember hearing about a dome of light.
Dome of Light?
Yes, it was an ancient defense mechanism. It was able to protect soldiers from the Gigas. Galceon is using it to protect himself from us.
We've got to find a way through it.
The Dome of Light is impenetrable. Not even the Delphinus can touch us. Ramirez, I believe the world needs a demonstration of our power.
As you wish.
Valuad could use a little rain. Silver Gigas, Zelos, obey my command. Call forth the rains of destruction from the yellow moon.
Is that... No!
As if their life wasn't already shitty.
Feels like a storm is brewing. Hey, look at the moon. Is that an eclipse?
The moon looks rather odd, wouldn't you say?
Who cares about the moon? We're late for a party, and I simply look ravishing in my new dress.
You know, these guys, they can die.
Your Majesty, perhaps you would be more comfortable sitting.
Beeza, look at the moon.
You know, I never thought about that.
The consequences of the karma for my actions! I never thought it'd come!
You're on your own, Empress! I'm getting out of here!
God! Escort me out of here at once!
If only the karma only hit her, but...
Enrique, hang on!
Don't worry about me, just go! The Grand Fortress is still standing, we're trapped!
Just fucking look at that.
Excellent. I have won. Now all shall bow before me. The world is mine.
Prince Enrique?
Your Majesty, you're alive. Beeza. Beeza, I thank you. Thank you for saving my life.
There's no need to thank me. It's a miracle that either of us is alive.
Valua. What happened to Valua? Are the people alright? Beeza. Beeza, what happened? What? No. It can't be. It's not real. It can't be real. Beeza, please. Please tell me that this is all just a bad dream.
Fuck, Enrique needs a hug.
Prince Enrique, I'm sorry.
I can't believe that they actually used the Reigns of Destruction.
Fina.
Vice, maybe we should head back to Crescent Island and take a minute to regroup. We can't do anything to get into Soltis right now anyway.
You're right. I really hate to do this, but it looks like we have no choice but to head home for now. Yes, exactly. One thing to note, all the Sky Rifts are gone, except for the Dark Rift. But yeah, Beeza realizing that the man she loved, the man she thought shared her dream of a unified world and was just ruthless, realizing he really was the monster everyone said that he was all along, and that she just willingly went along and aided and abetted him this whole time. Yeah. Again, that's another thing I never thought of. I never thought...
Vice, I heard that something terrible has happened.
Moegi, I'm afraid that Galceon used the Reigns of Destruction on Valua.
What? But what about Enrique? Is he? No. No, he can't be. Vice, if we don't do something soon, Galceon will destroy the world one island at a time. We have to stop him.
I know, I'm working on it. One thing I love, even in this darkest, dire moment, Vice is not giving up. He just doesn't know what to do. He's at a loss, but that doesn't... He's at a loss, a complete loss, but he's not giving up.
How are we supposed to stop him? His base is an entire continent, and there's that shield around it.
Looks like there's not much we can do except take on Galceon himself.
but we can't even get to him.
Damn, there's nothing we can do!
Oh, yes, there is. I leave you guys alone for a few days and you're ready to surrender.
Enrique, you're alive! Enrique!
Moegi, it's all right. I'm okay.
I was so worried about you.
We were in Valua when the rains hit. Beeza saved me. I owe her my life. My mother and so many others were killed. We can't let this happen again. We must stop Galcian.
But how?
Lord Galcian wants to rule the world, not destroy it. Valua was just an example. Now that he's made his example, he can demand allegiance from all the other countries.
Yep.
He will send his armada to each of the countries as a show of force and demand that they would surrender. He will most likely go with them.
You're right. Once he's out of his base, we'll have a shot at him.
Vice, I know that you aren't too keen on giving up, but we need to be realistic here.
There's no way the Delphinus can take out Galcian's entire fleet.
He's right. If you fought him alone, you would lose.
But there has to be a way. We can't just give up.
Damn it!
Hey, boy. What's wrong with you, boy? No matter what happens, I'll never give up. You told me that once, or have you forgotten already?
That voice.
Boy, it's been a long time.
Captain!
Soltis is the root of all our problems. You've got to send that place back to deep sky where it belongs.
But
we don't stand a chance against the entire armada. Well, Fina, have you forgotten about me already? Clara! Don't forget, I'm an air pirate too. I can't just sit around and let Galcian take over the world.
That new continent has driven away all the food. Now I don't have any customers. That's more than enough reason for me to fight.
Vice, I heard what was going on. We must fight together for the future of this world.
Humph. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Baltor?
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm only helping you because I hate Galcian more than I hate you. As soon as we kick his arse, I'm coming after you.
If there's a fight to be fought, then you can count us in. You saved our country. Now it is time to return the debt of honor. We, the Tenko, will also aid you.
Vice!
We've got an international fleet of pirates. Yes, exactly.
With this many ships, we may just stand a chance against the armada.
I get. Just because we're a little late, don't count us out.
Dad!
Vice, you've done quite a bit of growing up since I last saw you. If you have this many allies, you must be quite a captain. I'm proud of you, son.
Thank you. All right, Captain, we await your orders. Okay. There's honestly no wrong choice here. Both of these are good choices. Both of these get the same result, but not the same speech. I'm going with this one. Let's show Galcian what we're made of. Let's send him and Soltis into deep sky forever. Let's show Galcian what we're made of. Tonight I want everyone to rest up. Tomorrow we make history.
Looks like this is it. I think I'm gonna like this.
Who could it be at this time of night?
It's me, Vice.
Baeza, what are you doing up at this time of...
I've come to say goodbye.
Goodbye? You're not gonna fight with us?
I'm afraid not. You can't expect me to fight my own men. And besides, there's something else that I have to take care of.
Something else? ...
That reminds me, I took a peek into Ika and Fina's rooms earlier. Neither of them were there.
Huh? Are you serious?
They were probably unable to sleep. You know, the night before a battle. They aren't as tough as they pretend to be. A good captain would find them and comfort them.
Alright, I'll go check up on them.
I figured you would. Well then, I must be on my way. I know you'll grow to be a great leader, and try not to break too many hearts. Goodbye, Vice.
Well, I think this is a good place to stop for now. Oh, yes. Very personal. But, we're actually 4 minutes over, so... But, yeah. We've got a hell of a lot... we got through a hell of a lot of plot this episode. And, now it's time to hit the final couple dungeons, final few bosses. We're in the end game now, people, and hopefully you guys had fun tonight, and hopefully you'll have fun next week on Saturday when we go after Galcian's fleet. Until then, have fun, live your best life!